The Biggest Loser. Some of the finales got 10 million plus views. I mean, when I was a kid, I loved watching it. I'd watch it with my family. I looked forward to it constantly, especially as a fat kid. It was such good TV. Kind of just vanished out of nowhere. Steve Cook, I think, became a trainer, like influencer route. It kind of just fell off. But if you guys are not familiar or you just want to get that nostalgic feeling like I do, I'll give you a brief rundown of what Biggest Loser was and all the negativity came with it that no one ever talks about, genuinely. And as a fitness coach myself, these things are so glaring when I actually rewatch these videos, especially after working with thousands of clients. I'm like, what are they doing? So let's review the workouts to start us off. But before we get into it, so basically the premise of the show, they get very fat people, very obese people, and whoever loses the most weight, they get a grand prize of $250,000. They get publicized everywhere. I'm talking 10 million plus views on the finale episode alone.
Are you going to beat me? Answer me.
Yes, I'm gonna beat you.
Go me then! Go! You better earn it! I don't give it away! Go, go, go!
You guys ate together, you're gonna work out together. The bottom line is this.
I forgot to let you guys know. They usually actually go in teams. So it builds up more conflict, so you have to hold each other accountable and things like that. So it's whatever team lost the most amount of weight, the biggest weight difference.
They ate a lot of crappy stuff, and now Jillian and I are gonna join our forces together to just bust these contestants up.
As soon as I got on the spin bike, I was like, this is what you're gonna get.
So as you could tell, it's just funny to me because these people, I'm not kidding, a couple of weeks ago were on their couch doing nothing. Like genuinely doing nothing. This guy is making someone almost throw up on the screen. They're sweating bullets, doing the craziest workout. I don't even do these workouts. These workouts suck. Genuinely, who the hell likes to do HIIT workouts? It's the worst workout of all time. High intensity training, the worst. But for some reason, every trainer likes to make their client go through hell. They want them to suffer. To put you guys in perspective, I work out in an AC gym, so this is a little different. Actually, my apartment gym, real bougie. Like a Planet Fitness has more equipment than the gym I work out in. I really don't sweat that much because I do weight training and my results come from weight training. I get my 10K steps a day. It doesn't have to be brutal. It doesn't have to be this crazy thing. You can actually enjoy your workouts if you want. It kind of reminds me of this clip of this guy that went on Joe Rogan. So this could be a clip of me. I can't find the original clip, so it's gonna be me reacting to me to show the clip. I know, it's like a Inception.
He lost 400 pounds?
Close to it, 18 months.
That's amazing.
We went raw fruits and vegetables only. Here's a guy that was eating 8 Egg McMuffins a day for breakfast and 2-liter.
So a person that was eating that many McMuffins, you make them go on an all juice diet? I have a client. Client's right here. All he is doing is walking. We haven't gone to the gym yet. No running, just tracking his calories and having a nutrition diet. Make sure he's eating certain foods. He's eating a caloric deficit. And these are the results he's getting. Pretty sustainable.
He balloons to 696 pounds. When he left, he was crying. He said to me, this is the first time, as far as I can remember, where I fit in one air. Started with a 10-mile hike every day, and then it went to 20. It went to 10 in the morning, 10 at night, raw fruits and vegetables. And we got to a point where he was losing 2 to 3 pounds a day.
Realistically, who walks 20 miles a day? Let alone when you're in a 600 plus pound body. Your joints, your ligaments will not enjoy that. Not healthy, not sustainable. Boy, oh boy, what a shocker. The guy gained all the weight back and talked about how gruesome that experience was and how much almost like PTSD he got from it. Horrible experience, very similar to The Biggest Loser, where they go all or nothing. It's not like you make gradual changes and all these things. No. My way or the highway. All vegetable diet. People for some reason think when there's an excess amount of fat, you have to do these extreme drastic things. It's actually on the contrary. The more fit you are, the more extreme methods you have to take to get better results because you're just more advanced. When you're first starting out, especially in that body, just walking, you lose weight. Just tracking your calories, you lose weight. Rather than having soda, you have a diet soda. You'll lose a ton of weight, and it's sustainable because it's not gruesome. It's not horrible. They actually are starting to enjoy the process. They're learning. It's the same premise of giving someone such an extreme meal plan when you hire a coach. They're walking chat GPTs. I've been for the longest time been saying chat GPT with a B, not a P. I don't know if you guys have ever heard someone say that. I feel like I'm in a Mandela effect. Off topic. I always say that, shockingly. But these coaches are just chat GPTs and just give these meal plans out that you can literally just look it up. When that doesn't do anything because the person thinks, oh, this gets me results. This gets me the body I want. But when I eat anything else outside of that meal plan, I gain all the weight back. What's going on? It's because they're not learning the principles or the whys behind why coaches do things. No. That's what we do here. I like to teach you the whys so you become your own coach so you can actually sustain the results. I mean, hell, look at the client. Look at the text my client just sent me. After months of not working together, he got leaner after we're done because he learned the principles. I don't want my clients to work with me for the rest of their lives. I want them to become their own coach, and I'm their last coach they ever work with. Sustainability, not this.
And I'm just like, man, I can feel the difference in my body compared to eating healthy things.
We got to get these calories out of you. Crank it on. Heavy, heavy resistance.
Bob and I don't get much chance to train together all the way down.
I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do these workouts. And you guys are getting the point. That's their workouts. And then they go to a house. Let's see if I can find it on YouTube. From what I can remember, they go to a house where they're not allowed to eat anything, basically. The show gives you the food, and you live in a house that forces you these things. They have a personal chef. They have all these crazy things. Now I can't see it. Damn. Unfortunate. Basically, they go in a house where they have a personal chef. Okay, what if the personal chef is gone? You got really good TV. You got really good ratings. I'm so happy for you guys. Yet your clients are gaining all the weight back. And this is what I want to get to the point. This is the meat of the video. Because as you guys can tell, I'm not a big fan of Biggest Loser now as a coach. It's not sustainable. These clients hate fitness. And it gives this crazy thought process that fitness has to be gruesome. You have to torture your body to look away. You have to just suffer. You have to hate your diet. All juice diet. I mean, hell, guys on Joe Rogan, biggest podcast in the world. I don't have any issues with Joe Rogan, but that guest is horrible. He says these crazy things, making his client walk 20 miles a day. Psycho. Basically doing a marathon a day. Imagine, in a 600 plus pound body. I couldn't even do that. I'm 205 pounds lean year round. Can't do that. Been in fitness for 10 plus years. 10 plus years. And screaming at these people, especially, what's her name? I remember, I even watched when I was a kid and I was like, holy shit. Whoa, calm down. I think it was Jill. I don't remember her last name, but Jill would scream at these people. You think that works for everyone? Don't get me wrong. Might work for some people. Some people need that. They need that trainer to scream at them. But if you need that accountability level, you'll probably work with a trainer for the rest of your life. Just being honest. But one big thing, my big pet peeve, massive pet peeve, they call it the Biggest Loser study because of 90% of contestants gain the weight back. Interesting. Crazy. Not the things I said here. People are saying they lowered their metabolism. They crashed their metabolism through those methods.
Have also just been insisting that this isn't a big deal because losing weight is actually just really easy. They've all just been parroting some version of, oh, calorie deficit equals weight loss. And yeah, theoretically that's true, but the truth is your body is a lot more complicated. The overwhelming majority of calories that you burn come from your resting metabolism, meaning the energy your body needs just to stay alive. And when you suddenly change your diet or exercise, especially in drastic ways, very often your body will literally slow down your resting metabolism such that eventually you will no longer be at a caloric deficit, meaning you would have to maintain the exact same diet and exercise forever just to not regain the weight. This is why 80% of Biggest Loser contestants end up regaining the weight within just a few years. My favorite example of this is this 2012 study that looked at a group of hunter-gatherers in Tanzania.
Horrible. Metabolism crash, so they can't gain weight. So, did a little research here. I looked into the study. The study actually got remade, but that goes a little down the road. Right now, when you're reading the study, you're like, holy cow. Contestants' basal metabolic rate went down by almost 500 calories. Holy cow. It's a lot of calories. It's a lot. After 30 weeks, holy cow. Then you look at it and you're like, wait, their daily expenditure is 3,400 calories? 3,400 calories. You think they crashed their metabolism? 3,400 calories? I always hear on the internet, I crashed my metabolism. I'm eating 1,200 calories, I can't lose weight. I'm eating 1,600 calories, I can't lose weight. I'm eating 800 calories, I can't lose weight. I think people could lose weight with 3,400 calories. I don't think that's an issue here. I don't think that's a crashing a metabolic rate. But there's a lot of things they didn't take into account. And the new study they used, they actually made it again, reinterpreted because the methods were so poorly done. They didn't take into account that when you exercise more, your basal metabolic rate decreases because you're using a lot of energy. And you just become more efficient the more you train. But that doesn't mean you're slowing your metabolic rate. It's very nuanced and just not a big effect. Not to mention, when you're losing fat, your body's getting smaller. Let's take these two, for example. Person A, person B. Biggest Loser, after Biggest Loser. Who do you think burns more calories in a day? Person A. Why do you think that? Because they're bigger. So they're carrying more weight, expending more energy. Not because they crashed their metabolism, because they succeeded. If you started here, if you started in a 150-pound body, Are you eating at a 200-pound body? No. It also goes in the reverse. When you gain weight, you increase your daily expenditure, so you have more food. I'm 205 pounds. You don't eat as much as me. I eat around 3,800 calories every single day. Seriously, I don't gain weight and I maintain my physique year round. And no one ever argues the other way. It's very interesting. They only argue the other way. So your calorie deficit actually does turn into your normal maintenance. That's just the sad truth. A 105-pound woman doesn't eat the same as a 150-pound woman. It's just not the case. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching and taking your fitness to that next level, get your dream body in sustainable ways, and you can become your own coach just through knowledge and education, apply down below in the link in the description, and we'll see you for a good fit. So a lot of people think when they lose the weight, they can just go back to the old habits, and that's just not the truth. I want to set realistic expectations because I get that constantly. I want to get the results and then I can just go back to my old habits. That's just sadly not the truth. There's ways to fit fitness in and enjoy things like I do on a daily basis. If you're subscribed to this channel, you know I eat pizza, I eat ice cream, I eat these enjoyable things. I take my girlfriend out to dinner. I don't have to worry about these crazy things. I go to events, I go to vacation. I use fitness so I can live my life, not just exist in life. So I don't let fitness control my life, but you sadly can't just overeat constantly. This is just not the truth. So the next time you hear someone refer to the Biggest Loser study or the show, just understand these people are doing 180s in their life. It doesn't make sense. You're doing something on a daily basis. Then you trap them in a room, basically torture them with exercise. Then you make them eat certain foods. They get a chef so they don't even have to cook the meals on their own. Then you say, hey, go fuck yourself. Figure it out on your own. Do you really think that's actually gonna help them? Seriously, that's basically taking Ozempic or doing liposuction and then, hey, you're getting all back. I'd rather you do Ozempic. I'd rather you do get a liposuction because at least it's quick and easy. You're not getting PTSD and associating such negative things with fitness. Fitness is amazing. If you do the right things, people can enjoy it. Holy cow. I'm a big believer of doing the things you enjoy. You don't have to do the most optimal thing on earth. The most optimal thing is the thing you can actually do on a regular basis and sustain. Not what the hell they're doing, all juice diet, torturing their clients in the gym, all these crazy things. You're not building the habits. You're not building the education. You're just torturing someone for good TV and good ratings. It doesn't make sense. Over 90% of people regain the weight after working with a coach. You know what's crazy? You get a crazy 90-day testimonial. That coach looks like an amazing coach. 90 days, they lost 30 pounds, 40 pounds, all these things. Yeah, then you gained it all back because you followed their meal plan, that's it. You had a gruesome diet that you hated, a bland diet that you hated. You couldn't adhere to, but you wanted to do it to get that dream body for this one duration or this one event. Back to the old root of hating my body and hating my life, hating how I look. I can't take my shirt off. I can't wear my bikini of my dreams. I can't go to my friend's wedding. I'm embarrassed. No, that doesn't make sense. Very passionate about this video because I loved Biggest Loser when I was a kid, but nowadays I'm like, what the fuck was I watching? Please like and subscribe and comment down below.